I'm Eileen Burbidge. I am Investment Director for Ambient Sound Investments and very occasional small-time angel investor. Stefan Glenzer, a more prolific angel investor, and myself set up this space a few months ago with the idea that we could have some of our earliest stage portfolio companies working in a shared sort of collaborative environment and sort of sharing best practices and lessons learned. The idea being that a lot of digital startups these days are going through a lot of the same learning curves. So for example, everyone wants to go through SEO sort of practices or tips, or going through some changes on how to better optimize their site. A lot of companies will go through when they have a usability review or when they want to get some user feedback, whether or not they're going to use user voice or guest satisfaction, whether or not they're going to have a community manager, for example, and how they'll engage with their users. And so the idea is that if everyone's in some sort of collaborative working space, they can kind of talk to each other and just sort of be right next to one another when they're kind of going through different phases.
And you charge rent, right? No.
We do charge rent, yeah. Okay. So it's not necessarily an incubator per se. These are companies that we've already have an interest in and have some shareholding interest in. But what we're wanting to do is help them accelerate their actual business execution. So where they don't have to spend 3 months looking for some space or subleasing some space, just paying a deposit, getting credit checked, and then trying to find a place to house themselves, they can maybe get in here a little bit faster. They just let us know a week before if they want to be in here.
A week before, just a week?
Well, they're a portfolio company, yeah.
Okay, right.
I know them pretty well, and they're going to be small enough that, we can make some space for them. So yeah, the idea is not that it's an incubator or that we're actually, necessarily paying for their rent, but actually helping them to accelerate and focus on their actual company building.